The Hawaii state legislative session kicked off today at the state capitol, and lawmakers outlined key issues that they will champion. Our Paul Drews reports on what legislators are going to be focused on. Paul.
Well, many lawmakers said they want to reduce costs for residents of Hawaii, and while they'll monitor our economy, they'll also watch what happens in Washington, D.C., which has a huge impact on our budget, services, and people. The first order of business on day one was the swearing in of new members, both in the House and Senate.
I do solemnly swear.
I do solemnly swear.
Then legislative leaders highlighted some of the key issues they'll support, including more housing, especially affordable housing.
We have been putting record sums of money the last several years, but the permitting and the building process takes so long. We are now starting to see results, but we need to continue this commitment.
More education efforts also have the support of leaders.
If we want to create better opportunities for our children here in Hawaii, education creates the ladder of opportunity.
While the state legislature is largely made up of Democrats, Republicans also got a chance to get their message out on opening day.
People need help now. We as a legislature need to take a critical look at our budgets and our government spending before asking people to give up more of their hard-earned paychecks.
Some lawmakers feel the state could see more economic stability by branching out from just supporting tourism.
Diversifying and strengthening our economy helps create jobs for local residents, encourages local manufacturing, fosters creativity, and makes our economy more sustainable.
Lawmakers say the state is in sound financial standing as the session starts and won't need to touch the $1.5 billion in the state's rainy day fund. But there is concern about what else the federal government may take away.
This session is going to be about addressing the impacts from the federal government. And there are many impacts. Policy impacts, there are fiscal impacts, and we all know it's coming.
Last year, lawmakers set aside $50 million to local nonprofits, which saw reductions in federal grants and funding. This year, the cost could be even higher to cover reductions in SNAP and Medicaid, along with staffing more eligibility efforts. And there may be other areas where the state has to step in to help.
At the very least, we're talking about $100 million a year in impact. But the ripple effect on tourist activity and our economic projections are much more substantial than that.
Every day there's something new coming up. The impacts of tariffs, I don't know if we've felt it all yet. There might be additional tariffs from European countries. We don't know. So there's so much uncertainty. And so.
Now, one of the challenges of this legislative session is it'll end in May, but there is concern there'll be additional cuts and reductions to programs and funding at the end of the year after the midterm elections.
There's a lot of stuff that's going to be on the agenda for this year, but I do want to talk about timing because, Paul, just yesterday they had an announcement about the $35,000 that was taken by a lawmaker in bribes. Are lawmakers going to do anything about that?
Well, the lawmakers I talked with today said they support the Attorney General's investigation into that case where the lawmaker supposedly took that bribe money. But while they'll be discussing it, they didn't feel that there was a need to introduce legislation on that, at least not right yet. So that's what they've told me so far for this legislative session.